Hey guys, what's up? So I'm here now. I wonder if we are really live. So please tell me if we are live. I was just getting some water because you know I drink a lot of water. So welcome. I don't know if we'll be getting too many people today. This is like a surprise stream. I didn't know that they will be doing something that is super amazing. And Bowser is just saying Khalid is finally here. Not only him, but also some other characters. Khalid was already in the game. Capivara is here as well. Void Knight, Nero, Mauricio Barisoni. Thank you. Yeah, Nero, I'm got my glasses. I kind of made asked Dan to make my glasses more than a whole month ago, but then I had to use some money to build the new PC. So the store that made my glasses were just telling me to go there to grab my glasses, but I had to pay them, so you had to wait a little. But yeah, we are finally using glasses. I don't know if it's so good. I'm still trying to get myself used to, and it's super strange using that with a headphone set. Yeah. Okay, Capivara just said that we are live, and Mauricio Barisoni saying before everything, how was your map farming? I was trying to get my last maps, but I couldn't. So let's just give a look on my maps. I have at least 2 runs here. I was lacking 14 maps. Kinda sad about it. I don't know if this same maps will be here in the future. I don't know. Do you wear glasses as well, Bowser? And then I'll do 2 runs later. I will not be doing on the live stream because I want to save it for another video. And then I have 2 gold maps now only. I think I got 10 gold maps in average and probably 1.5k of the normal maps. How is everyone doing with their maps? This farming was super intensive. Super ultra intensive. But guys, we will have to summon this banner because it's better than I expected. Let's just log in the game and see what we can get, because there's a lot of campaigns going on. We are getting some... Oh, see. This Khalid here is... Well, it's an S style. Has one interesting attack that can be inherited by the SS. Oh, thank you for your gems, because we will need them. We will need all the gems we can get. Oh, gold piece. Nice. We don't have enough time to get so many gems. Oh, nice. 200 more gems. So let's grab all those greasy gems. We need them all. Oh, 800. Nice. So, probably with the new content, we'll be getting up to 8 multiples. That will not be enough to get the new characters, but let's just check how many days we have on this new banner, because I think it will be 2 weeks. I think I can get the remaining 2 weeks. I think. Let's hope so. We also be getting a new chapter for story mode. We get lots of gems by story mode. I had to skip the pirate banner. Super okay. But that's strange. Let's just check. Oh man, the banner is not here yet. Oh, the banner is not here yet. Only Khalid's Tower. So just let me change the name of this live stream. Because they got me again. I just got so hyped that when I saw the picture, they got me again. So this banner is not today. Or is it? Notice event festival. The event content available period subject to change. They got me again. Oh my, let me change the picture. They got me again. So let me change this. Let me change the picture and the title of this live stream. Oh man, you know when you are just so hyped about something that you see that you don't even check everything? And this is just what happened. And this is just available soon. I wonder what soon means. Why don't they give us the correct dates? Oh man. I'm feeling dumb now. I am totally feeling dumb. Let me change the picture for the live stream. Or else people will just think that I am just fooling myself. Because I just did that. Okay, so... Sometimes I call him Khalid. I don't know why. Khalid. Khalid banner. Let me change the title of this live stream. Sorry guys. Got so hyped. Let me change the picture. It will be super fast. And when I wrote Khalid. Khalid. Okay, so we just fix it. We just fix it. So let me just get back here. Yeah, oh man. Sorry about that. I was just using Photoshop to change my picture because, you know, I don't want to just fool anyone. And let me see who else is here. And Void Knight is just saying, yeah, banner is not live. No, not. I was confused. Bowser is saying that he uses his glasses for 20 years. That's a lot. Nero is just saying that he barely got any. You mean the maps? Mauricio Barisoni is saying they end up getting less than half good maps than the last time. About the same amount of normal maps if I didn't start farming for fake robbing, because not reading about the drop rate. So you were farming for Rouge maps. Is that it? Because Rouge farming was not good. So while we talk, I will just do something here. Let me just farm a little. I will be farming, I think, on Ward stage. I saw some discussion on Reddit talking about Ward stage. I did explain it a little on my video, but there are some ways to make this faster. I just want to get some more levels, and then let's just keep doing with this setup here while we talk. Let me get some water as well. Capivara is just saying that on maps he's okay, but Platinum Tickets is a different story. I did get some Platinum Tickets, so I'm happy because I needed a little more after a 3-stone shower on the first turn. Nero is saying you don't really need Platinum Tickets, to be honest. Well, you do, but you don't need to be so upset if you didn't get so many. Everyone likes tickets. Yuka's here as well, saying hello everyone. Hello. And Tangent City is saying that I'm fake news. Oh man, I'm fake news. And Ring Ring is here as well. Hi guys, so let's just got the new SS Vampire dude. I need help trying to build up my team. You can just ask here, we'll try to help you. And you can also use my Discord channel if you want more help. Capivara Wido, it's not like the banner is overpowered right now. There are reasons why I want to summon this banner. I am a huge fan of Emilia. That was the story that I played the most in Saga Frontier 1. I do like to play with Asylus more than Emilia on Saga Frontier 1. But it's just that the story from Emilia was so nice. I still remember up to this day that I went to get her. And not only that, she's very strong here on Reuniverse as well. She has the highest damage for gun users. She competes with Final Emperor for highest damage in the game. For now, actually. But she needs to hit the weakness of the enemy to deal very huge damage. She has a passive that increases the damage when the enemy is weak against blunt. Someone is calling me a troll. No! New banners are only on Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't know. They keep changing stuff, so I'm not so sure. Or Friday, I don't even know. Tenjin Citizen, congrats, Ring. The unit is super cool. I also agree with that. I was thinking that the unit is the best character. He is the best character when compared to Vampire Lady. But I already have way too many martial arts users. I prefer to get Vampire Lady now. Never say this is why you never log in on the first day of the banner is drop it. Why? Say that. Capivara saying it's just good to have a lot of tickets. Exactly. Why would you want so many tickets? Don't feel dumb. Yeah, I felt so dumb because I just made a video talking about something that's still not alive. And that's the second time. I got half the platinum ticket from the first run. I think I got like 300 platinum tickets on my first treasure map event. I already got almost 150 platinum tickets so far. I think 175, close to 200. And then I have 2 more runs on the normal maps. And then, oh, we just got ward again. This is a string luck. We want ward. But guys, I'm on that point where I finally know what type of squads I want to make. The stages are getting very harder, not so many. And then I have to plan more and choose well. So we just got ward. We just need 14 more. That's the second ward. Random Extender is here saying DJ Khalid banner. There's the DJ with his name. Ring is saying anyone using the vampire dude. I cannot use him because I don't have it, but if I had, I will be using. Chat didn't do their job. Oh no. Oh man. Trey's here. Hey Trey, welcome. Fix the stream title. It says upcoming. Using the C. Oh. Upcoming. Okay, fix it. So yeah, I think the new update will come in 2 days. Usually, that's the correct day that they release updates. And Nero say, hey Cher, what do you think of the new hot game called Genshin Impact? I still didn't play that game. And I didn't know how huge that would be. There's a reason why I didn't play it. It's simply because I am not so into action-oriented games for mobile. I really don't like playing that on screens. Not only that. Oh man, they are attacking a dead Sophia. Her life points are only on 3 now. So, not only that. But, like I said, it's not just for mobile. I don't really like action-oriented RPGs as much as I like the turn-based. I think turn-based is just so good for mobile because you can kind of plan your squads and then just use auto to see if everything goes according to plan. It's easier to play when you don't need to look on the screen. But in games like Genshin Impact, you have to just keep looking on the screen. That needs your total attention. And I don't know, I have to check that game because it's super huge. I saw some people, some channels getting 1 million views with some guides on the game. We can maybe play Genshin Impact, I don't know if later today or maybe tomorrow. But we can play Genshin Impact. But I don't know if my audience is like Genshin Impact. Please tell me, are you guys playing Genshin Impact or not? Capivara is saying time for summon again. No, please, don't make me summon again. New Kid saying it's okay, Shard didn't expect this event and stream too. Okay, so it's just a surprise stream. And I know I always say this, but I'm getting very close to make daily live streams, and I think I chosen Twitch. I am working on doing some emojis and the layout. I'm working on the layout. I was working on that on yesterday and the day past yesterday, and I'll probably do lives on Twitch and then upload them to YouTube, but on a different channel. I am still on the last steps of the decision, and I'll be playing console RPGs on that channel. This channel here will still be about mobile games. If I have to do a live stream about mobile games, that will still be on YouTube. That is because I think that Twitch is good for you to find new people to watch your content, because it's easier to find channels that are streaming exactly the game that you want to see. On YouTube there's category for games. You can see the title of the game and then it will be easier to find, but it's not as easy as Twitch. Victor is here as well, saying hi. Gerard Herrera is saying good stream. Thank you. Welcome everyone. And Xavier is saying Genshin is a time suck. Awesome game, but it wants a lot of your time. Yeah, I didn't want to keep playing this type of games, but if it's good for the channel, I have to consider, because you know, I have to pay my bills. the more successful my channel is, the better it is for me as well. And Tenjin City is saying, yeah, I got super hooked, you should try one stream to test the waters. I need to do that. Random Extender saying, I only play Saga gacha games, so no Genshin. I wonder, is the other Saga gacha games good? I know that people like the story for Emperors and Imperial Saga, but is the gacha as good as this one? Because Re-Universe is super balanced. I don't know if the other ones are super balanced as well. And Tyria's Richter saying Emilia+Professor is this is the new banner. It's worth getting. Yes, it is. There's some things we need to talk. That we don't have many Gunners in this game. We don't have many styles for the Gunners we have in the game. Emilia and Professor are very strong characters. Getting them now means that you'll be getting more weapon masteries. Weapon mastery will effectively giving you 10% more damage on total if you are using overdrive, and only 5% with your skills. That is not huge. You can skip this type of thing. But if you plan on using Gunners because they are very good, you have to summon when they appear. And like I said, I'm a huge fan of Emilia. I want to play with her. She has the highest damage potential in the game, so right now she can outperform even Final Emperor if she hits the weakness of the enemy. So yeah, I think it's a very nice banner. But there's another banner that should be also good. It's Summer. Summer banner will have Summer Azami and Summer Liz. Summer Liz is able to heal and pass this skill by inheritance in the future. So that is good because Liz is a super important character in this game. But if you don't plan on using her for healing, you can skip. But she also gets AoE healing. AoE damage with ice elemental attacks. Not only that, but this summer Liz also gets confusion with a single target attack. And confusing super hair. So let's see here, Genshin Impact will be the Breath of the Wild clone for the fans while they wait for the real sequel. Do you think that people playing Genshin is more about people that play Breath of the Wild? That's interesting. You could say turn-based games seem to not pressure me, like FPS and action games, but I'm planning to play LoL Wild Rift. LoL Wild Rift is new or is it a new old game? Nero is saying that I don't have space for Honkai Impact. It takes like what, 24 gigabytes? Are you sure it's that much? Someone told me it's 7 gigabytes. I don't understand, but damn, for a mobile game it takes so much more space than a common PC. Ah, you're talking about the PC version. PC version, maybe. Moritz is saying that once you get the Twitch partner, you won't be available to stream on YouTube. Moritz, are you sure about that? Because if I remember correctly, you cannot dual stream. You can't stream on both platforms on the same time. But you can upload Twitch streams edited on YouTube. So I will edit my Twitch streams and then upload them on YouTube. Because I know that lots of people do that. So I never thought it was against the rogues, I don't know. Would be nice a mini live stream daily and a reset time for 30 minutes or so. I'm talking about doing more live streams about older games. I don't think any daily live streams for Re-Universe are needed. That is because sometimes you don't have anything to do in the game. You just have to daily farm. And I don't know if it's that interesting. Renner Extender is just saying that it's equally fun as Re-Universe, but it's more simple. I understand the other gacha for Saga. Tenjin is asking, will the professor kick the enemies as hard as she kicks the machine? That is a good question. I actually didn't do many research about the professor. I just know that she's strong, but let me just check her here while we talk. I have a now fight, just open it. Another gunner, let's see, professor. There's only two styles for professor, an S and an SS. The S style, I think it's it goes to the platinum banner. So super okay, and the other attacks, let's see. She also gets ricochet from the same skill that T260G can get. Another ward, man. You guys are giving me luck with this. Second ward. Maybe that's because I'm bringing ward as well. So let me just get back here to scene. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she has bullshit bullet. This is the name that they use here on now. That it's an AoE attack, but it costs 7 VP. That's not enough for you to keep spamming. Let's see, let me see, all enemies. She also learns strafing. Strafing, okay. She's not a full AoEer. Let me just see if the S style gets something like increased BP. She also gets lots of increases on, at least the S style. Let me see the SS style. I still don't know all the characters by memory. Sometimes I have to check them. So the SS style can also confuse all enemies. That's interesting. But it costs 14 BP. It cannot be used on the first turn. She can debuff intelligence. And when HP is full, she reduces the damage. Well, she doesn't have any passive that works to increase her damage potential on turn 1. That is strange. Well, doesn't it feel like she's a SS tier character? Probably just an S tier character because of that confuse AoE. Not only that, but she cannot spam. Oh man, she can use 2 AoE attacks and then she will have to resort on using single targets. Depending on the stage, that can work for farming. But I don't think she's all that worked. It's more about Emilia than about Professor. But she does have a AoE stun and AoE confuse. That should be super strong. AoE confuse could be very important in some type of stages. I don't see the chances of confuse if they are high or not. Let me see. Medium chance. Medium chance should be very high if she has high intelligence. She has a 58 intelligence. Well, it's not bad. She can get up to 170 right now in Japan. So, yeah, it seems like Professor is not a top tier character, but AoE Confusion is super interesting, in my opinion. And we are summoning for 4 characters. I will be pitting for Emilia. So, let me see here. Trey's asking if the new upcoming banner is a skip. It's not like Acelus, it's not like White Rose. It's good for those that like the type of characters that are presented here. Gunner users are better than blunt damage dealers like martial artists, but they don't have many skills that also produce special effects like submission. Submission is super important in the game. They are more about full damage. They will be doing more damage than martial artists, and they need dexter instead of agility. And now that we have a formation that increases dexter for 2 characters, using 2 gunners on the back lines can be a very good strategy. And you can still use martial artists on the front line. The problem is about healers, that you will be using healers on the front line. So let's just claim Harrod's tower, because, well, this this video is about the tower. But I got 2 wards. I'm very surprised. Javier is asking if I happen to start Genshin Impact, I have to do that before 10 of this month because we get a free healer. Oh, free healer. But in that game you play as a single character, right? How do you play with a healer? Or do you play with more than one character? You have to reach rank 20 to get the healer. Sacrate is asking, how do you make so much damage? Well, mostly because my characters have maxed skills. And I'm using speculation that increases the damage from the frontline characters. My ward is still not so strong. But Heaven and Earth is super strong with Julian. And Asos, so that also helps out with damage. Whoa! 20,000 damage. 12,000, sorry. You keep saying the Final Emperor is the highest damage. I feel so bad for not training him. You have him and you didn't train him? Why didn't? Okay, so let's quick cleaning. Mang is here, so welcome, Mang. Hey, just saying hi. I will be sleeping, but I had to grind for maps you reset. Everyone has done this before. But thank you for just coming here. Wild Rift is mobile version of LoL. It's a kind of mobile. Ah, yeah, I know. I heard that it's like a limited version, just like classic WoW, but for mobile. Yeah. Raymond saying, "What's up? All next update is so hype." Yes, super hype. For me at least. And Tenjin saying, "You are getting all my wards." I'm getting everyone wards. I got 2. There's people that still don't have a ward. And he is super strong for farming. I know that he doesn't have any special effects that's so important. But for full damage, this guy is super good. Raymond is... oh, Lauren already read through this comment. Ward overload. Axel is here today. Thank you for joining me. Is Emilia banner going to be limited, or will she join the Platinum Summon Pool? Well, in the Japanese version, she is limited. There is the next version of her that is Platinum. So I think they will just follow the same thing as Japan and have her limited as well. And Tenjin City saying, I still don't have him. So I need like 13 more wards to get him maxed. Okay, Kaze Windmaster saying that my ward is style level 43. I didn't get many kopais while farm for treasure. I hope they will do half stamina so I can finish it. Got a lot. I don't know of many people that got so many wards so far. Bayman saying that he didn't got ward as well, but gonna farm 10-1-3 more before ward. I realized that I have been negligencing my route for a while now, and that he's still really clutch on Zwig. Yes, I was doing the same. We got so many new mages to play that I kept leaving Rouge without a use. And now he's just so... he was left out that status. Now I was training him for the whole day, And he is still not on the same levels as my other mages, but he's better now. I think that tomorrow he will be ready, and then I'll keep improving him so I can use on Zui. I cannot get Kazinsi, so Rouge will be my paralyzer. Ismael is saying you switch between 4 PG during combats. What do you mean about PG? Ah, you're talking about a Genshin. In Genshin you have a squad of 4 and you switch them around. You have a squad of 4 and then you can only control 1, but you switch them. But do you use 4 on the same time? I mean, it's like Tails or just like Star Ocean where everyone goes after the enemy. Or do you have to switch and then the other ones disappear? I wonder if Khalid's tower is hard or not. I still didn't finish Asilus tower. I forgot about it. Man, we had treasure maps. Cannot do everything at once. Have to choose sometimes. Oh, it's like a fighting game and you switch the char. So when you have a healer, you heal the character that's not even on the field. You heal the character because you switch it. Is that how it works? One at a time, manual switch, like 2-second cooldown between switches. Ah, I see. When I used to play games that had this type of control, I didn't enjoy it, I have to be honest. I don't know. I have to play it to give a real impression. Because it feels so unnatural. You are with that character and then it just vanishes and appears another one in on the same spot where the past one was. Not natural. I prefer games like Tails or Star Ocean where your squad keeps running with you and attacking the enemies. I know that there's some ease games where you can do that as well. I don't know if you call it is or ice. How do you call it? Talking about action-oriented JRPGs, I don't know if you call Star Ocean, Radiata Stories, and Tales, but I loved them. But I was not a type of guy that used to play the 3D Zeldas. There was a friend of mine that just tried to get me into Zelda, but he never could. I was always playing my turn-based RPGs, and he was playing Zelda. Everything, I think both Tails and Star Ocean shut down so big. Ugh. Yeah, if you look on it, I think they were never popular in the West, as much as we think. Or maybe the console players didn't want to play the mobile versions. Javier saying skills will cross over, so healers gives an aura, and when you switch you keep the aura and it will heal. Elements also combo, it's an interesting system. So you use the heal, and then that gives you a heal over time. And then when you switch your character, you see receiving that healing. I see. Yeah, that gives a little more strategy. Because then it would be so strange to have a healer if you don't heal the other characters. But to be honest, I downloaded Genshin just to trash the game, but ended up liking it a lot. Got me by surprise, it was wrong about the game. If it's good then, okay. I need to update myself. I'm not the type of guy to trash a game before playing. I just give my opinions. Like, I'm not so much of a fan of the action-oriented games on mobile, but I have to try. Just like Guardians Crusade. It's an incredible game. It's just not my daily type of game. Yeah, it doesn't feel great, especially since most of the time you were only tagging other characters who use their skills on cooldown, then change back to main. So you keep changing, cooldown activates and then you use it, and then you keep changing. Yeah, I see that there's strategy around that. It has all the all-workness of Dante style switch in Devil May Cry 4, but enough with that. I played Devil May Cry 4, but I didn't finish. Something got my attention, but I like it. New Kid's asking, Shar, did you play Tactics Ogre too? That game made me into turn-based games. Well, Ogre series is one of my favorites of all time. So yeah, I did play Tactics Ogre for a lot. It's just like one of those games that I played for the most, to consider a single save file. I have a save file of 120 hours on Tactics Ogre, the original one. The remake, I kinda never finished it. I got very close to the end, but never finished it. It's the best remake I ever saw, but I didn't finish it yet. Got very close to the end. I got that Buccaneer pirate that uses red clothes. That guy is amazing. I'm a huge fan of Tactics Ogre. Even better than Final Fantasy Tactics, in my opinion. It's more balanced. The remake, because the original version was very broken. Just like Final Fantasy Tactics, they didn't know how to balance the game. There were a lot of broken decisions. Yeah, I think that it's hard to find a game that's fully balanced. Especially because players always find some way to make the game easier. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Tactics Ogre and Ogre Battle. Ogre Battle is one of those games on the Super NES that I play the most. I play that game even more than Mario. Even more than Metroid. And I'm also a huge fan of Super Metroid. How many of you guys here watching the live stream like Ogre Battle or Tactics Ogre? Tenjin saying, Tactics Ogre's story is gold. The end of chapter 1 shocked the hell out of me when I was a kid. Yeah, it was also had a very large impression in me because, you know, it was one of the few games that had an adult story for Super NES. Super NES was all about fantasy stories. It's a very political story. I haven't played a game with a political story. Ogre Battle also has a political story, but the game is so super different. The characters don't have charisma because you barely see them on the screen. It's more about the strategics than about the character development. The Tactics Ogre is about character development, super about character development, and I love it, that game. Not only that, I also love it Final Fantasy Tactics because it's also a very good story. Vandal Hearts 2 also had a very adult story. I think for the Super NES, the game that had the most interesting story for me was Final Fantasy VI. Also has a very good story. And what is that other game? Illusion of Gaia. I still remember Illusion of Gaia till this day. There is one scene on Illusion of Gaia where you are on the boat with a friend, a girl. And you are traversing the continent, the boat. Doesn't make much sense, but the game. And I still remember that scene. I think it's an amazing scene. We have lots of enemies here, 9 enemies. I remember it to this day. Illusion of Gaia was also very similar to Grandia for me, because you start the game with a child. In Grandia you don't exactly grow. But through the decisions that you have to make and through the story and happenings, you kind of grow with your character. And that's the same thing with the Illusion of Gaia. Remember that you start as a kid and then there's a lot of things that happen and you just become someone more knowledge. You just become a man inside the game. So I really love Illusion of Gaia as well. I have to play all the series. I never played the Terra Enigma or Soul Blazer. Marcos Gonzalez saying that it's tomorrow another version of Khalid. Are you sure that it's tomorrow? May not be tomorrow. New kid saying, haha, I remember the zombie plus revivify to unlock status to limits. Broken, but the remake remove it. I think there is another, on the Tactics Ogre for Game Boy Advance also has a way to make infinite status. Perfect weapons. I don't really like to do this type of stuff. There's a way to make perfect status in a game, I don't do it. Because this just removes all the difficulty of the game. Marcos is asking, can you show the skills of Ward? Sure. Let's just finish this fight. And also, a Ward has almost the same status as Gustav. That's why he deals lots of damage. And once I finish training either Ward himself or Julian, I will just train my Gustav. Have to. Now I have Gustav, I'm very happy. Let's see the skills that Ward has. I will also be leveling up his style level. I wanted to get at least to 30k gems, so that would be a little better for me. I can probably farm some gems, but not many. Let me just do the daily pool here. Pretty quick. That could be Platinum Rock. Of course, Platinum Drop won't drop so easily. Let's go to Dojo. Let me just use some expedition. Naru saying, yeah, personally I don't like metagaming, it ruins the challenge, but I do remember going to sites that hacked the game for you, but those were browser games that actually still proved the challenge. I was never that guy that used Game Shark or Game Genie or any type of hack, unless it's like Konami code, something that sometimes improves the game. Or maybe if the game is so hard that it's you kinda need to do it. Wake, unlock, style level cap. Let me do it for Ward. Where is Ward? Here. Oh, we can get him to level 38 already. Nice. Now let's just... we'll be checking his attacks on the character list. Just 1 minute. I also want to get my Leon leveled up. Capivara is saying, can you go into the news? Sure, I'll go there. I like when you talk about the next upcoming events. Thank you. So you see he's already on 72% increase on attack. He gets up to 80. Not so far from that. Now let's just give a look on all of his skills. He's a poor man's Gustav, but you can use both. So characters list, and then let's search for Ward. He has 710 HP. This is a cool number. So yeah, you see that he only has 5 attacks. And the best one is not exactly Beer Crush. It's Bull Crash. But that needs manual play. I mean, for consistent damage, Bull Crush will sometimes be better than Beer Crush for farming. But Beer Crush will always do better when you need single target damage on overdrive. If you choose to awaken Beer Crush, and then you won't ever use Bull Crush on auto. So you just use Beer Crush and then smash times. You can use this. Bull Crush will be interesting, but you cannot use this for, you need, if you awaken that to 6, then you could just use Bull Crush 2 times and smash. But that will never happen because of Gravedigger. Gravedigger gets in the way. There's no way to make this for this setup. He also has Waning Moon, but I don't really like it. 14 BP, just to decrease the agility. It's not an important status to debuff the enemies. But yeah, you have Gravedigger. Gravedigger can be useful for farming in some stages. Like you see loot stage farming could use Gravedigger. So when you want to use it, you just have to change here and awaken Gravedigger. But Smash, Bull Crush, Gravedigger, and BR Crush are all good attacks. Only Waning Moon it's not. So he has lots of options for farming. Yeah. I saw a lot of people talking about using loot for farming on the ward stage. I don't know exactly how he becomes so strong. I saw that on Reddit. Because he only has 2 attacks, Mirage Blade and Doppelgangers. I don't know how is his cycle. Maybe people want him to just save his VP to use Mirage Blade in the last wave again? I don't know. I don't know. But this is not how I'm planning. I'll be changing my setup. If I find another fast way to farm for ward stage, I will be posting a video. So now let's just go to the news page. Tenjin saying I use it. Game Shark on Final Fantasy Tactics wants to change the sprites of my characters. You can hire a squire with the sprite of Elmdor, for example. They didn't change the status, just the looks. Elmdor? Who is Elmdor? Oh, that type of hacks are interesting because it makes you... Oh, man, I remember this guy. You could use him in your squad. That is something that is interesting. I also did one for a Final Fire Emblem where you have to choose between 2 characters into your party. And then I just, whatever, let's find a different version of the game with modded files. And then you can just get the 2 characters if you use that. But it's implemented in the game, it's just like a hacked version of the game. Oh, we get the new books. But these books will be used on Kongming. So I just have to get ready to get all the attacks events done to get some more bucks. Because I need them. And I was just waiting a little to get my squad ready. Because I want to clear all the 4 attacks events on the same day. I hope more gacha games look beautiful as games like Exo's Heroes and Genshin Impact. Mobile really needs to redeem themselves. And Xavier is just saying first years were rough. Well, actually, there's good and bad stuff about this. Just that if the mobile gaming gets like super graphics and more stuff, let's just run Hidden Dojo because sometimes I forget to run it. I forgot once. If the games get better graphics, they will also be heavier. Genshin Impact used 7 gigabytes. So I don't know, it just makes people have to keep purchasing new phones. And also, you see, I really enjoy having Reuniverse, but I would love to play like a mobile Xenoblade. Imagine a mobile Xenoblade with nice graphics. I am not just about retro graphics, I also like modern graphics as well. So yeah, a Xenoblade for mobile will be awesome. I will play that game in a heartbeat. That reminds me of something. There was a game that I saw in Gacha Game Discord, actually Gacha Game Reddit, that is super interesting. I mean, I didn't enjoy the graphics of the game, but I like the strategy part of the game. Let me see if I can get the name of the game. But I'll probably be playing Nier. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the game. It's Illusion Connect, I think. Is it Illusion Connect? Let me see. Yes, it's Illusion Connect. I didn't enjoy the graphics because... Let me post this on the chat. So guys, you... Oh man, why do they do this? Why do they keep doing this? Why do they keep doing this type of stuff? Are we still on double drops for Hidden Dojo? I think, yeah. So, yes, it's Illusion Connect. I kind of felt like the gameplay is okay. And it may be a huge thing, because the graphics, well, you know, people like those type of games. It's just like Ark Knights, and the reason why Ark Knights made success. And this game's actually turn-based. Tenjin City is just laughing. So that game, I can play that game not because of the models or because of the art, because I really don't care about this type of stuff. But it feels like the gameplay is turn-based, so yeah, I may play it. Maybe that game can make the channel grow as well. Who knows? Who knows? But it's a little lewd. But let me find a gameplay image of the game. Let me find a gameplay image. Where is my gameplay image? I'm only finding lewd things on the Twitter. Oh man. I cannot find a single gameplay image on the Twitter. Only lewd images. How do a developer just try to market their games like this without a single gameplay image on the Twitter? There's like 50 images on the Twitter and there's not a single one with the gameplay. And I found out that this game had a pre-beta release, and some YouTubers got invited to play that closed beta test. It was exclusive to some content creators. I didn't get invited. I wonder how many subs do I need for people to invite me this type of stuff. There was only one. I only received 2 emails with so far with my channel. One was from Square Enix, and the other one was for a company that sells cheap gems. I never replied to that company. I would never try to make advertisement for a company that sells cheap gems. Capivara just say, whoa, talk about fun service. For Young is laughing as well. Low effort advertising. Yeah, super low effort. But the thing is, that works. That works. There are games that didn't even have much lewd content, but the advertisement was very lewd, and that game had way more success than games that didn't have this. I remember there was this game that didn't have a single lewd thing. It was Langrisser. Well, some characters have some lewd designs in Langrisser, but all of the advertisement was lewd. And that was not even in the game. Let me find a single image of the gameplay. The gameplay reminds me of Valiant Force that I played in the past, because it has grid. It's just a very small grid. Let me see the image. Here, you can use even 9 characters. Let me get this image here from the link. Oh, this image which has a Google link. Let me find another one. Dom is saying, yeah, this looks like Valiant Force, but with Azure Lane fan service. Yeah, Dom, have you ever played Valiant Force? I used to love that game. The community was such a toxic thing. And now the Valiant Force developers are releasing Shining Beyond, and that game is boring after some time. The game has potential, but the gameplay cannot live up to its potential. Shining Beyond, oh man. How do you come from such a very unique gameplay for mobile to a super generic gameplay that gets boring after some time? Azure Lane is only popular because of its 2D. Yeah, you see, there are games that die like Valkyrie Anatomia. Then you have Azure Lane that makes such a huge success. Super huge Azure Lane actually. So I think this Illusion Connect will be successful as well. But if the gameplay is nice and the way I like, I may play it. Would you guys play it, a game like that? I have to post the image with gameplay. Oh, don't say that he played Valiant Force up to Romance of Three Kingdoms release it. That was when things started to fall apart. So you know me from that game, right? Because I use it to publish lots of game guides on Reddit. Game guides. That took so much effort. Oh man. I still remember. You do guides for a game that's mobile and then it dies and everything you did just disappears. The game really needs player interaction. What do you mean, Smug? And Smug was just asking if I would be doing a banner summon, and yes, we don't have a banner summon yet. But I have to save my gems. I'll try to get at least 10 multiples for my Emilia. I have to find an image with gameplay on Illusion Connect. Let me find it. Oh, someone even posted an early access app of Illusion Connect. Does that work? Download the APK. I don't believe it. Is it really true? Can we play it yet? I will try to install this. Yeah, I'm downloading already. I need to find an image. Yeah, finally found an image. Oh, it's again with a Google link. I give up on finding a gameplay image of this that it's not protected by Google. Oh, finally. Finally found one. Yeah. That just shows how easily it is to suck money from us. Just make good 2D art and people will start downloading. I am not downloading because of the art. I'm downloading about the gameplay. But yeah, if people have good art, they will play a game. Movie saying Grand Summoners 2 years ago was a fun beat style game, but RNG pay to win and collabs ruined it along chunky 1 GB weekly updates. 1 GB for a single update. That's a lot. Dustin is here saying good day, Shark. Thank you. And a good day for you too. Tenjin is asking, can't you just show the image on screen? Yeah, I can. I think I can. Let's just try to do it. I don't have a browser configured on the app that I use for live stream, so I have to open an image. Let me just open an image here. I'll download this. I could also install the game and play it a little here. So you see, this is an image of the gameplay. Oops. Sprite art is super simple. Super simple. But the gameplay feels interesting. I love gameplays with grids. And then your attack affects the grid or sometimes a line. So I'll try to install this game later. I don't know if it's still working because it's a pre-closed beta test. So maybe some YouTubers are just saying not real stuff, saying that they got invited into play. They just got the APK on the Google. Where's Beach Girls at? That Beach Girls thing? I don't know if they are on the game. The anime collab kept it alive. You mean for yeah, Grand Summoners has lots of collaborations, I know. But I tried one game that by the same developer. I am forgetting about the name. Last Claudia, from the same developer. And I didn't really enjoy what the developers were doing with the game. So I never tried Grand Summoners because of that. Avoid Night saying how good is SS Kozinski is gotten. He's a better Rouge for Paralyze. He will be the best Paralyzer in the game for a while. Sacred saying good night, Share. Was a nice stream. Thank you. Good night for you too. Natter saying, yeah, definitely inspired by Arc Knights. But it has more lewd than Arc Knights. That is for sure. Bowser saying, so basically I lewd Arc Knights. Arc Knights is real time. This one is turn-based. Looks like SNK All-Star. It's from the same developer. So that may be a reason for its similarity. Let me see here. But does it have a grid on SNK All-Star? I don't know if I ever seen a grid. Never seen, not necessarily its art, but not the gameplay. They are probably trying to get the same audience. That is for sure. Bowser is one of those people that always try to get me into Arc Knights, but I tried it for a little, but couldn't get it. Oh, so now we have Khalid. Tornado Khalid. Okay, Tornado. He looks like a cool character. There's a problem with Khalid. There are some arcs where he feels like he's amusing, but sometimes he feels like he's white, sometimes feels like he's black. I don't understand what was going on with the artists that were drawing Khalid. Your crush is dealing 7,000 damage, not so much. We need a little more than that. The Mirage Step is dealing very huge damage. My Axelus is almost maxed for damage. Her STR is already on limits. She has the best weapon that she can wield. She has the best bonuses that she can wield. I wonder if the last stage will be hard or not. Tenjin is just saying I'm yet to play as Khalid on Romancing Saga 3. And I didn't return to Saga 2. I have to play that. It's just that I had a busy week. I don't see, I think Grand Summoner is going to close servers very soon. I don't know if this year, but definitely don't think it will last until 2022. But if it still lasts till 2022, that will be a very good run. If you think about it, I think it has at least 2 years or 3 running. So if your mobile game lasts for 3 years, you've probably already had a good run. No one wants their game to die, but more than 3 years is just for some special cases. And it really depends on the community behind the game. You see, Brave Frontier is alive till now because it has a very huge and dedicated community. Raymond Innocent saying Saga 2 is quite traumatizing. Yes. Yes. But I'll be making some content for Romancing Saga 2. One day. And guys, I was making a video about the best characters for you to invest. But then I had to start a live stream, so instead of being released today, that will be released tomorrow. I'm making a video that's taking so much time to do research. And I think that will be very nice. It will tell you the best characters for you to invest right now, and the best characters that you should be using the hidden dojo, in which status you want to use on that. There's a lot of information, it's lots of research. And I explained the characters that should not be invested right now, those that got useless, because even now that there were some characters that people would try to improve, and well, they are losing their utility. This game is just progressing so fast that, yeah, some characters lose their potentials. Like Terry. I wouldn't recommend anyone in using Terry right now. Maybe only if you are starting, and only for the first moments. But you can also get, you see, S styles from the 7 heroes because of the attacks. You can find 2 blunt damage there. Maybe investing on Terry now does not really work. Now you see, alright, now I'm confused. I thought we were talking about Grand Summoners. When was there a Grand Summoners too? There's a Grand Summoners too. Didn't know about it. This insane. Princess White Rose is still a top tier in Japan. Spoiler. That is not exactly a spoiler. And for those that missed this version of White Rose, they can wait till they give us a White Rose that can also use the same healing spell and just get that healing spell to another SS version of White Rose if you didn't get this one. That works, or you can just wait for her banner to reappear. Not her banner, because it's not like that in Saga. They just release another banner with different characters along the way. So I wonder, which accessory do we get here? Oh, paralyze resistant. Oh, I see. So every tower has a different resistant accessory. But someone was asking me today on my YouTube why he was not resisting sleep attacks on chapter 10. And there's a lot of reasons why. First, the chapter 10 status of the enemies are very high. Very, very high. That's why even when we use Rapid String, the enemies attack before us. The game has a very strange curve of difficulty. But not only that, your will still is important when the game decides if you will be receiving this sleep attack or not. And lastly, the accessories does not give you full resistance. Only 20 points for the normal accessory, and then the plus accessory gives you 26 resistance. It's still not much. It's just for situations where you have to face an AoE attack that gives you sleep, and it's just for some situations. I think it's mostly for manual play. And for bosses. For enemies, they help you with some farming, but like you reducing 30% chances of being inflicted. 40% at max, depending on the situation, depending on the enemy, depending on the status of the enemy. Sometimes decreasing the intelligence of the enemy will help you even more than just using accessories. Now that we have Absolus will just help out a lot when we face enemies that can inflict this type of stuff. Ignorance is saying, is it really hot take to say that S Sensei is the best blend style right now? He's so good to bring against bosses. Yes. And now that we are finally done with the treasure maps farming, we can do more videos. Sensei is one of the best S styles. Sensei, S Tatiana, and S Christmas Cat are the best characters for you to bring into bosses. They are all blend damagers. So that is a problem because sometimes the enemies are weak against... they are resistant against blunt. But if you can make the sacrifice, those three characters, you just make the bosses deal 0 damage if they use STR or agility. Sensei is super easy to use because he do not need anything else. Tatiana already comes prepared because she already comes with Bone Crusher. But Christmas Cat, you still need SS Cat. And Sensei already comes with Submission. I will be getting him to level 50. I already got my Tatiana to level 50. I will do some runs with them on my squad. And then I'll just choose between one healer. I won't need 2 healers with so many debuffers. Probably just White Rose. And one main damage dealer. It will probably be Absolus, because then I can still decrease intelligence if I want to. It will be my main damage dealer. Ro is here saying that he cannot stay, but good live stream share. Thank you, Ro. I know this, when making live streams on the weekends, not everyone can join, especially on a time like that. Just for you to come here and say hi, it's very good as well. Oh, this enemy is nice. Pyrocast. Oh man, we didn't need that many. $12,000 damage with ward is super nice. Those are the same enemies on Chapter 10. Oh, we are very close to the end of the tower. But Julian is doing very okay damage. Cannot keep up with Acelus, but he's not so far. And Acelus is getting more buff by being on the front line. It's also very easy to just build for Heaven and Earth. He uses 2 Heaven and Earth, and then he uses forgot the name of the attack, but it's not a bad attack. Moonfall Slash. Deals okay damage. Varus just tried to use Smash. But his Smash damage is super high. I wonder what we will be facing on the top of the tower, but it probably has Paralyze. We are getting a Paralyze accessory. That means the enemy will attack it with Paralyze. But we'll be debuffing the intelligence. Maybe that will help us resist. Fear Crush is still not maxed, so the damage is pretty okay. Dustin's asking if my Acelus is level 50 already. No, she's level 42 or 43. But she has 62 STR. I have nightmares with this Feral Pounce attack. Are not those enemies similar to 9.1.4? This last wave is just the same. Yeah, we are now on the top. Oh, we can even get the... Ah. The Master style pieces. I am the Tornado. Same accessories. We'll be facing a dragon here. Not the same dragon for hard. He has 300 resistant against stun, paralyze. I wonder how many Kazinsi can debuff from paralyze resistant. And the boss is weak against Sun, Moon, and Pierce. Maybe bringing C260G here will be interesting. He attacks with Slash, Blunt, and Pierce. He uses all types of attacks. Well, I don't have Pierce on this formation, but I will just enter with the same squad I was using, just to see what happens. Real Pounce is broken. It was one of the first attacks that really got me angry in this game. I will be removing auto because, well, why would I be using auto on the on these snakes? Oh, Julian. Oh man, 500 damage already. Oh, even better, we got a third turn. Now we have like 19 BP. Okay. Thank you for this. I am not inheriting anything with Sophia. That's a waste. Okay, so boss time. I don't think this boss will be hard at all. Let's see if he has any abilities. No. There's lots of attacks. There's even a scroll bar here. Ah. Problem. Let's just use Rosario and Polly. Gear Crush. With Julian, it's just about heaven and earth. Let's just use Chocolate Ball so we can debuff a little. Bone Crusher. Thank God we have a AoE Wi-Fi assets. It's Wi-Fi. Oh man, this is super easy. Don't even tell me. Those boss stages were kind of designed for people that have like 45s on status. Super easy. Let me attack with Mirage Step. I'll just use Smash so I can save for a full overdrive. The full overdrive will just make this enemy disappear from Earth. Ward will not have. I was talking that Ward would not have an overdrive, and then he now has. It's a joke. Can even use Gold Dragon and Mega Wind Blast, because where else will we be using this? Oh man, that's super easy. I think I'm training too much. Oh, Armando's here. Welcome, Armando. Been a while since we last talk. I have been doing a lot more content now that I've been paying more attention to the buffs and status effects. Yeah, you should always pay attention. Really changes how the game works. Well, I ask Khalid, please. Not that I'll be farming for his pieces here, because who knows how many pieces drops. Yeah, it was super easy. And Zoji data miner that actually the stage number 5 has the same chances of dropping the accessory, so you don't even need to farm stage 10. Just have to farm this one here. You should be fine. Google share. When the snakes are more challenging than the dragon. This dragon super. I wonder if Acelus Tower was easy as well. Oh, you can farm some gems from here. Tenji is just saying that I thought you meant waifu. Jamar is here saying that he just pulled Hawk and Selma. One pull? One single pull? Oh man, this is Saga Frontier 1 music. Of course, it's Acidus Tower. What I was going to miss then? Well, actually, if you can build your Hulk to the front lines of a formation like this one, just give him the best armor that you can bring. He's not so bad. He even does a little more damage than Gustav for now. The problem is more that he also has the same passives. That he tries to get taunt, and I don't know why he gets taunt. Because he does not have any passive that decreases the damage. But you should train your Hulk. For now he's good. Just that he does not live for future. Capivara is saying I love to use Hulk to farm on hard stages to tank. But he does not really tank, but okay. Well, he does have a high endurance you need. But just equip everything based on, like, equip Hydra Leather on him. Hydra Leather and then one equipment that increases attacks resistance. Forget about magic. He will not help you with that. Dyron Kate saying, I regret pulling for Selma after finding out we are getting an SS Professor. Because you want to get the SS Professor and don't have any more gems. Is that? But we're saying there's an actual Wi-Fi AoE in 9p. What do you mean 9p? Demons just saying, at least if you have some content to farm gems. Yeah, I think you can get some nice amount of gems. We'll be getting a new chapter update for story. I think on day 7. I think it's day 7. And story updates gives lots of gems. Yeah, I use Yugodon armor and he needs the Hydra Leather. You just have to think about resistance. Hulk's a good all-around team filler slasher. There's better slasher, but if you have him, use him. Yeah, I think he's a little above the average for now. It's just that he does not hold up. This music is amazing, right? Mind Parchments on PC RPG. I heard about this game. Whoa. I just wanted him for my collection, really. Saga Frontier 1 and Lucy Saga 3 and Minstrel Song are my favorite saga games in that order. Oh, that's nice. I think you should get the characters that you love before you get the meta. I'm very happy because some of the characters that I love are very strong. I don't even know who Ward is, but I'm already a fan of him. He looks like Slash from Guns N' Roses. Not only that, but he's super odd. Who wears this type of clothes besides Slash? I don't know. That's why I like him. I like people that are original. And characters as well. Capivara is saying, yeah, I love the music. Saga Frontier 1 is just so good game. I remember those enemies on Saga Frontier 1. Gecko. I don't remember the Gecko, but I remember this other enemy on the back. But Gecko, I'm not remembering. But if I play Saga Frontier again, not if, but when I play, because I will play Saga Frontier 1 again, I wonder who will be the first character that I'll be using. It won't be Acelus, but it could be Emilia. Could be Emilia. I never start with red. Ward is really good to spark great sword attacks on Romancing Saga 3. Can you teach this text that you learn to other characters? Because in the other Saga games I played, you can't. Let's see the accessory that we get here. Oh, resistant against poison. Poison is super easy. Because it doesn't stop you. Paralyze, confuse, charm. All of this type of stuff, petrify, it stops you. But poison is just killing you slowly. Oh, I remember this enemy here. This one as well. Oh, you can teach after you used it enough. To any other character, or just a character that has an affinity with the weapon? You need affinity. I need to farm more of Ward stage 2. I can get a great sword with an STR or STR plus. I don't need STR plus, but I'm a perfectionist. I will get it eventually. This enemy here looks like he came from what is the name of that movie? The Corpse Bride. Can teach you anyone. Oh man, nice. Just since I only played Saga Frontier 2 and it was so long ago I recalled very little from the game. I actually never forgot about Saga Frontier 2 because it's such a hard game. I have never ever finished Saga Frontier 2. I reached the last boss at least 2 times. I maybe have finished it once. I'm not entirely sure. Because I do remember seeing some scenes. I never watch endings on YouTube. So I have some memory. But I'm not entirely sure if I have ever seen the ending. The last boss from Saga Frontier 2 is one of the hardest boss from history. If you consider normal end bosses, not optional bosses. Because there are games that have harder bosses, but they are optional. But for normal content, Saga Frontier 2 boss, the end bosses. And also has a mechanic where you can give up of some of your characters to reduce the power of the end boss. And that is something that I never wanted to do. Just insane, I remember it was hard. Super ultra hard. And even more because the game doesn't tell what exactly is happening. It's a very obtuse game, like all Saga games. But I really love Saga Frontier 2. That's why I like Gustav, Will, Genie. The last squad that you get to use is super cool. Gustav, the one with an F in the end, is super amazing. I remember using it and I was, whoa, this guy is amazing. He's just like Citan from Xenogears. Citan is broken. I always use him. My ward doesn't have much HP yet. Dead Knight. Dead Knight is weak against Slash. Skeleton weak against Slash. That is strange. Partoi. Oh, weak against blunt. Maybe this one is different. But I really have to play Saga Frontier 2 again, sometime, at some point. Jamar is saying that I need to farm for Ward, but I'm stuck in chapter 9 at the moment. Are you stuck in that fight where you have to face that tree? Because I was supposed to make a video today about it, but I couldn't. I have to leave because it is my grandmother's anniversary. Not grandmother, sorry, my mother-in-law. You always get confused by those names in English. I have some things to say about that stage, and I know that there are more people than I expected that are kind of locked in that stage. Heaven on Earth is not maxed yet. Thought it was maxed. I don't remember only if I have been farming maps lately. Oh, I see. Because I have to make a video about that stage. That stage is... Tenjin saying that I was stuck there as well, but brute force it. I didn't know that so many people were locked there, till I heard a lot of people asking strategies for that on Reddit and also in my comment section. That's why I have to make a video about it. The treasure maps was taking so much time of me as well. For Young Say, I think I died at least 8 times there. The confused necklace helped it. It helps, but you can also do different than that. Oh, it changed the music, but stage is number 8, not stage 10. Can this guy be stunned? He can. Oh. Heaven and Earth. Yeah, a combo of Heaven and Earth. Heaven and Earth. Oh, let's just use Mirage Step. Normal attack. Dustin saying I took some time and muscled it through chapter 9. Then it's giving me a little trouble, but I'll probably clear it tonight. Yeah, if you have some difficulty, there are some stages that can be a little hard. 10.1.4, 10.1.5 need to be played on manual. This attack Blades of Wind never does damage. Gamer saying Genshin Impact taking up most of my time lately. Oh, this boss here has a very nice sprite. Oh, it's Dullahan. Dullahan, for those that do not know, is that knight without a head. Put on a fire tail. And he actually has some resistance against stun, but it's not so high. But I'll be using Mirage Step first. I can use Grave Digger. It has to be Heaven and Bone Crusher. Yeah, we got one poison. But that doesn't mean that we need an accessory to survive this. That's insane. I think I'm stuck on 10.1.4 because the two lead-up battles have completely different quickness than stage 3. Charm. How can a guy without a head charm a girl? Who knows? At least don't kill me. Please. Don't we get in the future this boss is a character? Hulahan? Not so sure about that. Probably Dial. He lost his head for essence. But how she got affected by it? It's super easy. I could have finished this in Naruto. On stage number 9, actually. Oh, we get 20 pieces for her. And 50 pieces for the normal style. Body language. Body language. You got me there. So it's only 9 stages, that's why. Yeah, and we finish it. So we will also be finishing this live stream because there's not many more stuff to talk that cannot be made in a different video. That's easier to watch. So I just want to thank everyone for joining me. If anyone wants to support the channel, you can do so by using the super chat, coffee, Patreon, and PayPal buttons. I will still be live for at least 6 more minutes. I didn't finish the story. What about that? Let's just try to finish the story. Huh. Who needs a pretty face when you have a nice body? I don't know if that body is nice. Okay, we can use Mirage Step on the first turn. Not that it helps, let's just use normal attack. Chocolate Ball is always nice. Especially when it gives... Oh, I forgot about Light Ball again. Whoa! 730 damage. That's a cool stage. The backgrounds are amazing on this game, right? Yeah, always super well done. Just use the intelligence debuff or you're gonna be fine. On the boss stage. Ah, this enemy is super easy. Yeah, they are the same from before. They're super easy. Javier is saying, Nightshare, make sure you try out Genshin. I need to do it. Bye, enemy. So now we can use Rosario. I think his name is Spanish or something. Rosario. Rosario and Peo. Actually, not, just not do overdrive now. And instead, on the first turn, we will be using Mirage Step. Probably cannot be stunned. Oh, there is a way, but not a good way. With the Crusted stun resistance, let's just check how many you has. Wow. 3 attacks. The enemy has 3 attacks. Bye bye, witch. Well, it's downed, but it's still 125. We cannot see exactly how much it got debuffed. And now it's time for overdrive. We'll be using everything we have. Wooden Dragon, Chocolate Ball. Out of Bone Crusher, I'll be using Rock Splitter. Oh man, that's nice damage. It was not enough to kill it. Bard will die. No, he's still alive. That's such a beast. Let me try to paralyze this enemy now. We debuffed the will and also the stun resistance. Now the question is, can we stun this enemy? All the backup healers will just heal a little. Genshin Impact's great, just that the unit drop hate is trash. Unless 10 pull, but the free you get are good too. Guys, I didn't see, but it didn't stun. Okay. I want to try once more. Next turn I will try to use stun again. If I have BP. Yeah, I have. At least for one. I just want to see if it's possible to inflict stun. I think the chances are just so low that never happens. Oh, we missed it. No one died so far. Let's just kill it. And that's the job. But yeah, with this, we also be finishing the live stream. I will still keep the chat alive for some more minutes, but I will be removing my webcam. Thank you all for joining me on this night. I just wish you a good night and a good sleep. See each other on the next live stream or the next video. Bye.